Last week. Okay, number 54 and also I think it's 57, yeah. Okay, 47 and also 54. Okay, ada masalah tak nak buat soalan ni? Tak ada orang nak jawab eh? You dengar tak ni?
Boleh.
Oh, boleh. Okay. Okay, anyway, we're going to discuss it. Okay, we're going to discuss those two questions and you hopefully you understand on how to find probability later on. And after that, we're going to also look at what is sampling method. Sampling method we already did. The central limit theorem, and also we're going to attempt a few problems in finding a probability for sampling distribution. Okay, jadi sebelum tu kita discuss dulu. Sekejap ada benda yang berbunyi lah. Which irritates me. Boleh tak you all mutekan mutekan microphone you all. Boleh tak? Okay, ada yang tak mutekan ni. Komputer saya dah nak meletup. Okay, anyway, let's proceed. Okay. For this question, fast service track lines uses Ford Super Duty F750. Apa benda ni? Ford Super Duty 750. What is it? Okay, saya tanya, saya jawab. Okay, this is like, ini adalah tayar dia kan? Ke apa dia? Oh, okay, this is jenis Siti Zulaikha, boleh bagi tahu apa benda ni? Ford Super Duty 570.
Version kereta?
Oh, kereta ke lori tu?
Truck. Medium duty truck.
Okay, sekejap saya pun nak tengok lah apa dia. Ford Super Duty, apa dia tadi? Ford Super Duty F750, is it? Okay, so this is the truck. Okay, jadi sebelum jawab soalan tu kena faham dululah. Okay, this is why the reason why I search for this, because we should be able to understand what is the question in order for us to have a better view on the question. Okay, so we know that this the question is talking about a truck. Okay. Okay, now management. Okay, kita ada masalah lagi. Kawan-kawan awak tak boleh nak masuklah pula. Boleh tak masuk awal-awal? Okay, sekejap. Okay, so we have a lot of hiccups this morning.
Madam, saya minta izin sarapan.
Apa dia semula?
Saya minta izin sarapan.
Tak ada masalah. Awak nak sarapan pun. Cuba biarlah duduk depan ni kan. Janganlah apa ni masuk lewat. Because you know what happened is apabila saya dah start kelas, apa yang berlaku adalah meeting ni dia terus lock. Even though I already unlock it at the beginning. Okay, so it's quite irritating when someone asks to join, okay, in the middle of the class. All right. Okay. Anyway, so let's go to this question. Okay, the management made a study of maintenance costs and determined number of miles traveled during the year, followed the normal distribution. Okay, the mean of this distribution was 60,000 miles and standard deviation 2,000 miles. So this is the info that you have, in which mean, okay, the mean is 60,000 mu, and this is the standard deviation sigma. Okay, and the management would like to know how many percent of their trucks log 65,200 miles or more. So, as you know that the distribution follows normal distribution, okay? So, mean is 60,000. Okay, 60,000. Okay, sorry. Undo. Oi. Okay. Okay, so 60 in the middle, which is mean, mu. Okay, now we know that standard deviation is 2,000 miles. At what percent? 65,200 miles or more. So I assume that you already understand. This is 65,200. Okay, so if you want to know what is the percent of the trucks which travel more than 65,200, so we are actually looking at this area. Okay, so in order for you to find what is this area, we're going to refer the normal distribution table. Jadi sebenarnya to find this area, you're going to use the normal distribution table, which is the standardized. Jadi jangan pula awak terus je tengok 65,200, terus tengok table. Jangan macam tu, okay? Kalau macam tu, itu adalah ajaran yang sangat sesat. Okay, so what you need to do is you must first identify what is the Z value, okay, ataupun nilai Z yang dipanggil sebagai critical value. Okay, Z value which is a critical value. Okay, saya tulis critical value. Kenapa critical? Because this value will decide, okay, what is the percent here. Okay, jadi kalau bawah berapa, kalau atas berapa. Jadi in this case, you want to know 65,200 miles or more. Jadi ke atas kan. So if or more, then this is the region we are looking at. Okay, so in this case, it's 65,200 minus 60,000, and then we divide it with sigma, which is 2,000. Okay, so my handwriting is very lovely. Okay, jadi awak pun boleh calculate. So dapat berapa kat sini, Nashahira? What is your Z value?
Um, 2.60.
Okay, 2.60. So I assume that is the right answer. Very well done. Okey, jadi 2.60, jadi Nusyahira berapa awak dapat kat sini? Area ni. Tengok dalam table, what is this area?
Persen ke dari table 0.0047.
Oh, 0.0047. Sekejap 0.0047. So this is P, the probability of, kita cari probability dulu kan? X lebih daripada 65,200. 65,200. Okay,
0.0047.
Okay, so that is the answer dan saya boleh accept jawapan tu sebab nilai dia kecil lah. Jadi memang awak akan dapat nilai yang kecil. Kalau dapat 0.9 lebih tu maknanya you are looking at this side. Alright? Okay, thank you Nashahira. Okay, now since the question asks you what percent, dia bukan tanya probability. Okay? It doesn't ask you on the probability but it asks you on the percentage of how many log 65,200 or more. So in this case, you need to change this, calculate it to transform it to percentage, which is just 0. Okay, jadi kalau 0.0047 so this is how many in percent? 1, 2 kan? Okay, so this is just 0.47%. Okay, so a very low percentage. Okay, this is a very low percentage. Okay, ada siapa-siapa yang dapat jawapan berbeza tak? Okay, semua tak nak jawab. So, tak apalah saya cakap seorang-seorang.
Doktor,
Ya?
kalau saya buat
Ya?
4.66 okey je kan? Tak apa je kan? Saya tak bundar.
4.66%.
Bukan, sorry, 0.46.
It's okay. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, I realise that yelah sebab you all kan budak account kan. You all kalau macam satu sen pun you all macam cermat sangat kan. Sebenarnya kalau awak nak as long as you are doing the right thing. Awak nak bundarkan, saya selalu suka kalau awak ambil 3 or 4 decimal places. But kalau dua decimal places tu macam tak you know, sometimes you akan biasanya saya lebih galakkan 3 or 4 decimal places. Okay, jadi as long as you are doing the right thing, it's okay. Okay, macam awak tadi mungkinlah awak tengok berbeza kan. Kalau macam 0.00468, tiba-tiba awak buat 46. Jadi mungkinlah awak cakap kenapa 46 bukan 47. Alright? So make sure that you are doing the right thing lah. Okay? Kalau nak bundarkan cara betul lah. Okay, now B, what percent of trucks logs more than 50,000? Okay, so sini 60,000 kan? Kalau 57,000 tu dekat belah sini, 57,060 less than 58. 58 dekat sini kan? Okay, sekejap saya lukis mula. Jadi. Allahu Akbar. Kenapa jadi macam ni? Okay, jangan give up. Okay, don't give up on online learning. Okay, kalau kita menghadapi kesukaran, bear with it because we're going to get better and better. Okay? Okay, so 60,000 is in the middle and we would like to find the area between geramnya. Okay, between seronok kan tengok saya menderita kan? Okay. Okay, so this is between 50,000 and also 58. Alamak, what happened now? Okay, 58. Okay, I'm getting better. I dah tahu dah macam mana nak buat ni. Okay, between 50,000 and 58. Jadi sebenarnya banyak cara lah awak boleh buat ni kan. First, you need to find what is Z1 and then what is Z2. Okay, jadi saya nak tahu awak guna table mana, P ke Q ke R. Okay, for me, I will use table Q. Okay, jadi apa yang saya buat adalah mula-mula saya cari dulu. Okay, saya guna Q Okay, jadi kalau saya guna Q, mula-mula saya cari yang 57. Okay? Nampak So, kita akan cari kat sini kan? Okay, so this is 60. Okay. And then, next adalah saya cari QZ1. Okay, this is Z1. Okay, next saya akan cari QZ2. Okay, jadi QZ2 adalah dekat sini. Saya guna warna yang berbeza. Okay, jadi area dekat sini. Okay, sebab 58 duduk di sini. Okay, boleh faham kan? Okay, dengan contengan hebat saya ni. Okay, so when you already find what is QZ1, QZ2, area mana awak nak? Kita nak area sini je kan? So, apa yang kita buat adalah kita tolak lah. Okay, QZ1 tu kita tolak dengan QZ2, then you're going to get this shaded area. Alright? Okay, jadi B tu Nabila dapat berapa?
Yang mana?
Yang B ni. Apa jawapan you untuk B?
Sekejap sebab saya kena calculate balik sebab saya guna P selalu. Sekejap.
Oh, sama je. Akan dapat
sama
jawapan
je.
yang sama.
Saya dapat 0.1241.
1241. Tapi soalan tu tanya persen ya?
Dia punya persen dia 12.41%.
Okay, looks like a decent answer. Okay, ada siapa-siapa nak mencabar jawapan Nabila?
Tak ada.
Tak ada Semua dapat macam tu?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, dia senang aja budak bijak ni. Macam tu lah. Cakap satu pun dah seluruh dunia dah awak semua dah tahu dah apa kan. Okay, what percent of thoughts travel 62,000 miles or more? Jadi yang ni I think is very similar to number 1. Oh sorry. 62,000 miles or less. Okay, bukan or more. Ingatkan sama dengan atas. Okay, so since 60,000 is here and 62,000 is here, so if you want to know what is the probability that, okay, you have less than 62,000, so in this case, probably you want to use the table P, okay? The table P and cari Z, lepas tu cari, dah jumpa Z, awak just guna button P. Okay, in order for you to find What is the area of less than 62,000? Okay, Hakim, ada tak nama Hakim kat sini?
Ada saya, madam.
Ada. Hakim dapat berapa yang ni? Ada masalah tak guna soalan ni?
Saya guna Q, doktor.
Okay, awak guna Q, lepas tu apa awak buat?
Saya tambah 0.5.
Yes, very good. Very well done. So, you can be very creative with P, Q, or R. Okay, so Hakim dapat apa jawapan kat sini?
Saya dapat 0.8413.
Okay, 8413. Okay,
Ya.
jadi bila sekali orang tengok jawapan awak ni, orang dah boleh cakap kan sama ada you are on the right track or not. Betul tak?
Belum,
Sebab
sebab dia nak percent.
yes, alright. So hopefully this is the right answer. Okay, nanti saya akan provide the solution for all the questions here. Okay, and is it reasonable to conclude that any of the trucks were driven more than 70,000 miles? Jadi biasanya kalau budak account tu dia tak nak jawab soalan macam ni. Kenapa ya? Tiap-tiap tahun macam tu. Okey, kita tengoklah kenapa mereka tak suka jawab soalan ni. 70,000 miles or more. Okey, jadi macam tak logik kan? 70 macam tu. Sekejap. Okey, boleh tak kita menjerit beramai-ramai kerana this thing is not you know. Okey. Webex tak nak pergi kerjasama hari ni. Okay. If this is 60, then 70 should be probably at the very end of the tail, right? So this is 70. Okay, jadi awak pun cari Z 70 tolak 60,000 and then divide by 2. Okay, berapa jawapan ni? 5 kan?
5.
Yeah. So can you find R5? What is R5?
Kosong.
Okay, so this is like 0.000000 something lah. Okay, so that's why your calculator will give a value which is about 0. Okay, so apa maksud probability is 0? What does it mean? Okay, let's say a guy, for example, Hakim lah. Hakim, dia tanya siapa Nabila. Nabila, sorry lah nama Nabila keluar kat sini. Dia tanya, Nabila, apakah probability yang awak akan belanja saya makan pizza hari ini? Okay, Hakim tanya Nabila. Jadi Nabila pun jawab, the probability is 0. So what does that mean, Nabila?
It will never happen.
Yeah, it will never happen. Very well done. Okay, Zamri yang jawab tu kan? Ke siapa yang jawab tadi?
Zafri, madam.
Apa dia?
Zafri.
Hazafri.
Amma Zafri.
Okay, Amma. Okay, jadi probability is 0 means that it's going to never happen ataupun tak akan berlaku. Jadi bila tak akan berlaku maksudnya, okay, is it reasonable to conclude that any of the trucks were driven more than 70,000 miles? So the answer is no, is not going to happen. Tapi nampak tak perkataan explain? Okay, jadi kalau awak diploma level, awak cakap no dan jawab sikit tu, dapatlah markah penuh kan? Tak terkalah 4 markah kan? Okay, but degree level, bila disebut explain, awak explain lah. Why? Okay? So, no because, okay, from your calculation, okay, with mean 60,000 and standard deviation provided as 2,000, okay, you know that from the calculation of Z, okay, the probability value of the trucks driven more than 17 miles is 0%, which means that, okay, there will be, no trucks are driven more than 70,000 miles, and hence your conclusion. Alright? Okay, jadi itu adalah apa yang perkara, among things that can be asked using normal distribution. Jadi sebenarnya bila awak guna normal distribution, you can find the probability of something which is more than a value, more than probably here, ataupun kadang-kadang more than, okay, more than this value here. Okay, value kat sini more than, dia nak tahu. Okay. Okay, I really hate this thing. Okay, sorry ya. Dia sangat sakit jiwa guna pensilnya. Okay, or is kejap. Okay, can someone share me the pencil because it doesn't appear on my screen. Can someone share the pen? Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Now, more than can be something like this, more than a value here, okay? Or more than can also be something like this. You have a value here, and then, okay, you are asked to find what is the probability of more than X. Okay, or sometimes you are asked something like less than. Okay, let's say you have a value of X here. Okay, jadi dia nak tanya less than X. Okay, jadi saya harap awak boleh gambarkan awak nak guna table yang mana. Or sometimes, okay, you have X here. And then you want to find something, okay, the probability of less than X. So this is the area here. Okay.
Madam,
Yeah?
ada dekat dekat chat box tu dia ada Ashraf tulis, dia cakap kenapa still lori kalau probability dia adalah 1. Saya rasa tu merujuk pada soalan D tadi tu kot.
Oh ya, probability adalah ni, kenapa still lorek? Okay, kenapa still lorek? Okay, kalau saya tadi kan, 60, 70 duduk sini kan? Betul tak? Kenapa still lorek? Okay, because kenapa still lorek sebenarnya, kita ingat tak? Kita punya normal distribution dia asymptotic. Jadi dia tak pernah touching the x-axis, right?
Betul?
So that's why I don't know. Sebenarnya macam ni, kita tak tahu 70 ni duduk kat mana, right? Tapi kita lorek juga sebagai gambaran kepada kita, okay? Sebagai apa orang panggil guidance for us. Okay, we want to know this is the area. Katakanlah awak tak lorek, kalau awak tak lorek, maknanya macam ni Okay, awak bagi sini. Awak pun letak 70. Lepas tu awak pun senyap. Kan? Jadi mana saya nak tahu awak tengok you are looking at which area, right? Okay? So, this is just a guidance. And then, kebetulan pula awak dapat area ni sebagai almost 0. So, this must be a very small area. Okay, it is not 0, but it is almost 0. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, jadi itu adalah discussion on what we have done. Untuk soalan yang kedua tu, saya akan provide the solution, okay, for both questions, and then you can check your answer according to the solution. Okay, hopefully you will understand further on how to use the normal distribution. Jadi sebenarnya exercise ni hanyalah untuk awak faham macam mana nak guna normal distribution, macam mana nak guna probability, and the probability can also guide you to find the percentage. Okay? Bukan semata-mata probability tapi juga awak boleh convert it to percentage. Okay. So then kita pergi kepada sampling methods and central limit theorem, but actually we have done this, tapi tak apalah, kita tengok semula. Okay, sampling methods hari tu awak dah buat. Okay, you already did this as your exercise, how to select sample, and then why do you sample. Okay, and we already know why we sample, because we want we know that the sample results are usually adequate to describe your population. Okay, and we also know that if you want to contact the whole population, it will be not only time consuming but also very costly. Okay. Okay, and there is something called probability sampling, in which this is what we're going to do today. This is types of probability sampling. Okay, sekejap Okay. Okay, cuba tengok ni. Distribution of sample mean. Okay, jadi apa yang berlaku adalah hari tu kan awak setiap group ambil 20 sampel, 20 sampel, 20 sampel, let's say. Okay, now apa yang berlaku dekat sini adalah setiap kumpulan tu, katakanlah dia looking at the same thing. Okay, so in this case dia tengok mean gaji, okay, hourly earning. And then you select different sample. Okay, katakanlah setiap sampel 10 orang, 10 orang, 10 orang, dan awak ambil lah readings from each group, and then you make something called distribution. Okay, jadi awak buat table ni, dan awak buat graph. Then if you look at the graph here, okay, what is the shape of this graph? What is the shape of this graph? Okay, macam rendah kat sini, rendah kat kiri kanan kan, dan tinggi dekat tengah. Okay, yang ni mungkin tak nampak sangat lah shape dia macam mana kan. Okay, but this one, it looks like, something like low at the end, on the left, and then increases in the middle, and then ke bawah turun pula. Okay, so basically apa yang berlaku kat sini adalah dia cuma nak tunjukkan something called central limit theorem. Okay, in which, okay, look at the central limit theorem here. This is a very important theorem in statistics, whereby for a population with a mean of mu, jadi kita ada mu and sigma variance, sigma squared. Okay, the means of all possible samples of size n generated from the population will be approximately normally distributed. So, this is a central limit theorem, di mana sebenarnya apa yang dia cuba bagi tahu dekat sini adalah, okay, for a sample, as sample size increases, okay, as sample size increases, Okay, the sampling distribution. Okay, sampling distribution. Okay, we'll go towards normal. Okay, ini je sebenarnya apa yang cuba disampaikan. As sample size increases, your sampling distribution will go towards normal. Okay, kalau tak faham juga, cuba kita tengok example dekat sini. Okay, if you look at the examples here, ini adalah population pertama, population kedua, population ketiga, population keempat. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 4 different population with 4 different graph. Okay, so this graph represent population 1, population 2, population 3, and population 4. Okay, but can you describe the shape of this population? Okay, yang ni macam ada parabola macam tu ataupun inverse parabola, and yang ni macam triangle, this one rectangular, and this one is half inverse parabola. Okay, now, okay, apa berlaku dekat sini? Nampak tak? Okay, this is population and these are sampling distribution. Okay, if you look at the size here, okay, untuk distribution yang pertama, kita ambil size 2. Okay, dari population pertama ni kita ambil sample size 2, 2, 2, 2. Jadi ingat tak hari tu grup kita ada berapa grup dalam 20 grup kan untuk kelas awak. 20 grup tu dia ambil size 2, 2, 2, 2 dan dia develop a graph here for sampling distribution. Okay, nampak tak shape dia? Okay, shape dia macam ni kan. Okay. And then for second population, third and fourth, you are doing the same thing. Ambil sample size 2. Okay, ambil sample size 2, 2. Dan ini adalah bentuknya. Okay, as you increase sample size, okay, cuba tengok the shape of the sampling distribution. Okay, is getting towards a bell shape. Nampak tak ni? Bell shape, bell shape. Cuba dekat sini dia macam skewed sikit. Okay, but as you increases the sample size up to 30, have a look at the shape of the sampling distribution. You will identify that all 4 have the same shape. And this is called a bell shape or normal. As sample size increases towards a larger number, okay, jadi size tu akan, okay, the shape of the sampling distribution will go towards normal. Okay, jadi ini adalah penting sebab kita akan attempt, okay, a question like this. Okay, cuba tengok Okay, cuba tengok. Okay, quickly. Okay, quality assurance of department for COLA. Okay, maintains records regarding amount of cola in its jumbo bottle. Okay, now the jumbo bottle, of course, bila mesin masukkan air ke dalam botol, mestilah ada sedikit variasi lah. Okay, but the amount varies from one bottle to next, but Cola Inc. does not wish to underfill the bottle. Jadi dia tak naklah kurang sangat, but at the same time it cannot overfill. Jadi jangan terlebih sangat, nanti membuat-buat keluar kan. And then it records that the amount of cola follows normal probability distribution. Okay, mean amount per bottle is 31.2 ounces. So this is mu. And the population standard deviation is 0.4 sigma. Okay, now the quality technician randomly select 16 bottles from the filling line. Jadi ini adalah sampel awak, N. Okay, and the problem is, nampak tak ni? Awak dapat 31.38 ounces. Whereas the mean should be, okay, your aim is 31.2. Jadi macam mana? Sepatutnya awak letak 31.2 je dalam botol. Tapi bila awak pilih 16 botol, didapati dah terlebih kan? Nampak tak? Okay, dah terlebih. Okay? Jadi soalannya, adakah okey, awak tahu ini terlebih kan? Terlebih daripada 31.2. Tapi awak punya dapatan adalah based on these 16 bottles. Jadi soalannya, adakah awak nak stop mesin semata-mata sebab 16 botol ni, daripada 16 botol bacaannya melebihi 31.2. So macam mana awak nak decide? Okay, because you have learned statistics, jadi awak kena guna cara yang betul lah. Kalau awak tak belajar statistik, mungkin awak adalah seorang makcik yang tak pernah belajar statistik. Okay, mungkin duduk kat Batu Rakit, kat kampung. Bila tengok je macam ni, masuk dalam 16 botol, ambil 31.38, makcik pun cakap, okay, stop. Kita kena stop machine ni, we need to calibrate the machine in order for us to get a better feeling lah. Okay, jadi nak dapatkan 31.2 semata-mata awak tengok 16 botol ni. Okay, so is this an unlikely result? Adakah, okay, is it a significant value? Okay, itu persoalannya. So, sebenarnya inilah apa yang kita akan buat. Okay, that is in order for us to determine the probability of a sample may falls within a particular region. Okay, we're going to use Z is X bar minus mu divided by sigma, and this sigma should be divided by square root of N. Okay, kenapa begitu? Sebab X bar ni adalah mean kita tadi, 31.38. Mu adalah mean of the population, 31.2. And sigma, okay, sigma kan tadi ada kan? Sigma of the population. And then N is your sample size, 16. Okay, jadi kita punya meeting ni akan berakhir dalam masa 1 ataupun 2 minit lagi. Okay, so we're going to attempt this question. Okay. Jadi kita pergi kepada WhatsApp lah nanti ya. But sebelum pindah ke WhatsApp, okey, jadi tadi kita ambil 31.38 tolak 32.20 and then bahagi dengan 0.2, ignore this sign here. Rasa tak betul ni kan. Okey,